Vanessa Rodriguez at the plate. Morningside still sticking with Faye Schmidt at the plate. Panthers hoping to at least tie the score up to extend this ball game. Vanessa lays down a really nice bunt. She's thrown out at first, but it does do the job in advancing the runner. So Lake and McCoy does advance a third on the bunted ball by Vanessa. Now batting Mackenzie Bush. That's going to bring up Mackenzie Bush. Panthers have the tying run 60 feet away. Is it 60 feet away? First base covered that. Mm-hmm. First pitch in there for a strike. Mackenzie Bush, the catcher, up for the Panthers. Next pitch high. Really intense game here. Two balls, one strike, the count to Mackenzie Bush. Bush pops one off foul. 2-2 is the count with one out. Lake and McCoy standing on third. Panthers needing to score a run here. 138 total pitches for Schmidt so far on the day. That ball high is going to be driven into a gap, and that's going to score Lakin from third. So the Panthers tie up the ball game. Mackenzie Bush is on second base. So with one out, the Panthers tie up the ball game. 3-3. Now batting Courtney Lovelace. That's going to bring up Courtney Lovelace to the plate with one out. Lovelace takes the hack. It's going to be fouled off, so either this game ends with a Panther victory or we go into another extra inning. Score now tied 3-3. Another pitch fouled back. 0-2 is the count to Lovelace. Lovelace watches that one outside. 1-2 is the count. One out. Mackenzie Bush standing on second. She has the RBI double. They scored Lakin from third in order to extend this ball game even more. That ball hit in the gap between second and third. They're going to hold up Bush at third. So Panthers with runners at first and third. Now with one out. And that's going to bring us to Molly Reyes. Now batting Molly Reyes. Now batting Molly Reyes for the Panthers. Molly, as you may remember, in the seventh had a chance to Molly Reyes steps in versus Schmidt. Runners on first and third. Game tied 3-3. Panthers looking for some late inning heroics here from Molly Reyes. First pitch in there for strike one. One out. Panthers have their winning run at third base. That pitch is outside. Winning run 60 feet away. Mackenzie Bush standing on third. Molly Reyes, the Panthers' leadoff hitter, at the plate. That ball is going to be hit into left. It's going to curl foul. and out of the reach of the Morningside player. And as our SID was commenting, you actually don't want to catch that ball because if you make a play on that, the run scores easily from third. So she lets that ball go. It's going to be a, what's the count here, Trent? 2 and 2? 1 and 2? 1 and 2 is the count to Molly Reyes. Runners on the corners. Of course, the runner on first doesn't really matter a whole lot. At this point, the Panthers scored. The ball game is over. Just wants to make sure she doesn't get picked off. That ball outside. Score is now the count's now 2-2. Score is tied up 3-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. Winning run 60 feet away. That ball left outside. Full count. Full count. Panthers going to have a chance to see something good here. Ball 4, so that's going to load the bases and bring up. That's going to bring up Renee Rails. Now batting, Renee Rails. Renee Rails now at the plate with 1 out, bases loaded. No mound visit from the Mustangs coach here. I thought maybe we'd see something. Bad news is they do now have a force at home, so something's got to land in the outfield. And Renee Rails singles into right field, and that's going to be the game winner for the Panthers. Walk-off single for Renee Rails wins the ball game 4-3. Panthers are victorious, beating Morningside in extra innings 4-3. That's the ball game. We'll be back for the second game shortly. I'm going to take a little bit of radio silence.